All right, guys. So today we're going to be doing another review, and it's going to be on an event we actually just went to last week. Was it last week?
Yeah,
Last week.
we just got back. Yeah. So before we jump in, guys, we'll definitely appreciate it if you guys like, comment, and subscribe just to help grow the channel.
Click the link or
Thanks.
don't.
Do you, man?
Nah, don't push away. All right, guys. So today we're going to be doing a review on Flip Hacking Live. That was the event we were at last week. For those who don't know, Flip Hacking Live is just an event to kind of network, meet people who are doing flipping, anything kind of real estate related that deals with investors. And it's people who have been doing it for a long time and also very new people who are kind of jumping into the business.
This is catered towards people that are almost, I would say, people that are maybe did a couple of flips and are ready to take the next step and ready to systematize and turn into an actual business. So normally, you do have to pay a good amount of money for the tickets. And then if, let's say, you want to continue your journey with the members of Flip Hacking Live, and we're super biased, wait a second, we are a part of Seven Figure Flipping, which is the owners of Flip Hacking Live, just so you guys know. So it's an introduction to flipping at a higher scale. And they have two groups after this you can join, which is Altitude group and then the Seven Figure group, which is the group that we're in. These kind of events is just for that person that's ready to take the next step.
Yeah, shout out to Bill Allen for putting this together. It was a great event.
It was.
And we just kind of want to jump in and give you guys a review on it in case you weren't able to see it or if you just didn't even know about this and it might be helpful to you. So we're just going to jump right in. So you kind of touched on the avatar. So I think the next thing is our thoughts on it.
Yeah.
So going into Flip Hacking Live, I just wanted to take a few things away. It's really cool because you get to see a few presenters who have been flipping for, 10, 15 years or 5 years or, buy and holds or someone who wholesales, right? The cool thing is you're finding the most successful people in their market and, Bill does a great job of bringing these people to the event to kind of talk about their business. So I wanted to make sure for myself and Ronnie, we gear our interest towards sales, right? Because we're the sales part of the business. So we look for a few people we could talk to that are going to talk about sales. So big takeaways for myself and him is that we want to put in more offers. A big thing that Ronnie and myself were doing is that we were always like trying to make sure the seller and I are a good fit before we make an offer, kind of putting ourselves in a buy box that we didn't really need to put ourselves in. And that was a mental block. We didn't know this for months. We were always just like, if we're a good fit, your numbers are close, we'll put in an offer. After going to this event, we realize all of these successful people, what they do is they blast out a lot of offers just because it isn't sexy or like cool to maybe go through that whole process and then you get the deal and you're excited. Sometimes it's, hey, I get this number, it works. Oh, we're a little off. Instead of just not putting out that offer, we're going to send out a lot more offers. So that was a big takeaway for Ronnie and myself. And the way we learned that was from hearing these guys present their business and how they deal with sales. So it was just something that me and Ronnie had to be a little humble, eat a little humble pie and realize we don't do everything the right way. And same for you guys. Another way, please comment it. I would love to hear it. But that was just one of the takeaways I took from the event. You could touch more.
I think that was eye-opening, super eye-opening for us. The cool thing is that we're talking to people that are about it. Like these aren't I know for sure that these people produce. Some of them are in the group, so we get to see their numbers, so we know they're about it. So shame on us for not at least listening to what they have to say if they're the ones out here like producing. Maybe some of them are 8 figures, our company is only hitting 7 figures. So like, who are we to not, just give it a thought, right? Take in what they have to say. And yeah, like Jagger said, like that was definitely eye opening for us. My biggest takeaway is, it seems like for you to get to 8 figures, it's not that me and Jagger are going to just wall out and give everyone an offer. But what it is that there's like always like this part in our conversations, right? Where maybe we ask for their price point, and normally we would push away. We're still pushing away, I think.
Of course, those tactics will always be used.
Yeah, but what it is that, we would be hesitant to give an official offer, if we were so far apart. And it's as simple, I think, as a little wrinkle. Like, so they're saying, hey, Jagger, clearly you're not ready to sell. Maybe I'll call you in a month to see if anything's changed. If these people are ready to go, but the price point's too high, hey, listen, I can send you an offer to show you that we're serious. I can give you a couple of days to think about it, but I'm nowhere near your 300 mark.
Yeah, you could send it over.
Okay, and after I send it over, I'll give you a call, see what you think, and if you want to talk a little bit more, and we can take it from there. How's that sound?
Boom.
Yeah. So it's definitely it's definitely different from what we normally do, but me and Jagger, we like to implement things immediately. So what we put in as soon as we learn that,
Put in like 8 offers.
We put in like 8
next day.
offers. And I wasn't lucky enough to get anything under contract, but how much you got? 3?
Yeah, I got 3 under contract, 1 today, 2 over the weekend. And listen, I would usually not lock these up, but now I'm looking at multiple exit strategies as well. And this was another thing that was great about being at Flip Hacking Live. You hear a lot of different types of businesses. Some person's a wholesaler. Some guy only likes to do retail, so he has 30 agents under him. And just the wrinkle of the way they explain things to sellers is, hey, I just got to confirm with my partners that we can do it at this price point. So then now, there's no risk involved. It's you're setting the right expectation that you might be able to buy it, but you also might not. You need a few weeks to find a partner. And then now if you're flipping, you can expand your business to wholesaling a little bit more, especially with this market changing. And it was cool to hear how much people spoke about the market changing and how it affects their business, because we're all going through it.
Yep.
So I guess the key point of Flip Hacking Live in my mind is understanding what people do and building relationships. Once you can do that, people are there to help you out. And it was really cool to see how many people who've been doing this for so long, giving Ronnie and myself the time of day to ask our questions, learn a little bit, and also have some fun. Because we're all here because we like it. And, if you guys took anything away from this event or just from our review on it, it's just that it's about building relationships and finding out what people do and asking questions.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, some of the people that were there, Pace Morby, which I'm sure if you guys watch our channel, you probably watch Pace Morby's channel. Pace Morby's the man, and he kind of just dropping gems. That was pretty cool.
Philip Blake,
you guys should definitely look him up. He's awesome.
Our boy Andy McFarlane,
the legend.
Andy, if you're watching, you're the man.
You're the
taught
man,
us
son.
seller finance
For sure. Jerry Norton. That guy came in and just blew the top off of how we treat retail leads and how we treat properties that are listed on the market. I don't even want to talk about that because we haven't implemented that yet. I don't want to just talk theory. As soon as we do it, which we should have done it today, but we don't have time, so we're going to do it next Monday. We're going to try his method out, and if it works and we get any success, we're definitely going to share it with you guys, let you guys know what we're doing to get more deals. In terms of just overall rating, what are you thinking?
I got to give it a 10. The only reason why
Whoa,
I got to give it a 10.
This guy is loose with these numbers.
I got to give it a 10, and I'm going to tell you why. Because this is the only event I've been to that has to deal with new investors. So it was really cool to see how they try to bring people in and the presentations that were brought. And hey, listen, I took a couple big takeaways that is going to help our business. How could I not give it a 10? If you give it anything less, I know Bill's watching. So what do you got?
I was going to give it a 7.
A 7?
I'm an
shit.
asshole, I guess. You know what it is?
Shit.
I guess some of the downsides, in my opinion, I wish there was more time to get into smaller groups.
I take my answer back. I'm giving it a 9 because I agree. More time with people to kind of just talk. And me and Ronnie, our skill set isn't to sit in large presentation rooms and be there for 4 hours, 5 hours. We're just not.
I mean, just so you guys know, this is these events, and credit to Bill Allen and his team, because they jam pack it for everyone. So this is a 3-day event from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. legit. It's stacked with quality presenters. So not to take away from that, but I wish, they had the round tables, but I wish they had more of that, because then you can ask I guess more directed questions. Because when they're on stage, these people can talk for 5-6 hours. So
you're right. I can't believe I said a 10. There was a few drawbacks. I was excited because we were talking about the things we implemented in our business. I'm getting offers made. I can't shit on it, but guys, scratch that 10. It's a 9 for Ronnie's reasoning. That's why we're a partnership. You don't remember everything, but I think that's it.
Yeah, guys. We'll add the link if you guys are interested. We don't get paid for this, just so you guys know. But I think it might be of value if you guys are in this world. And like I said in the beginning, definitely show us some love. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we out.
That's it. Boom.
Peace.